Hey everyone, Heen here, and today I'll be taking you through some common questions around setting up a live stream. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to add a prosumer camera to level up from a webcam. When choosing a camera for a live stream, many creators like to use a DSLR or mirrorless camera. They offer a much higher quality image than a webcam, and also allow for the creative use of effects such as depth of field and wide-angle lenses. So then you might wonder, how do you get the video from your camera into your computer and onto the livestream platform? Well, to do this, you'll need something called a capture card. This is a device that takes the HDMI video feed from the camera and converts it into a digital signal that can be connected to your computer via USB. This video feed is recognized by the computer and can be selected as a source in your software. It's very similar to how an audio interface works. It takes the audio from the microphone and converts it to a digital signal that feeds it to the computer via USB. When doing a live stream, you will also need a microphone. In many ways, having good sound on your stream is more important than the picture, as poor quality sound can cause people to stop watching. So in addition to a capture card, you are also going to need an audio interface. So that's two things on the desk, and then you are going to have to configure your software to speak to two devices. Surely there's an easier way. Well, there is. It's the RØDE Streamer X. This revolutionary device has both a high-resolution capture card and an audio interface built into this compact unit. So let's look at how to set up a live stream with the camera using this device. After positioning and focusing your camera, you will need to connect it to the Streamer X via HDMI. You may need a specific adapter cable, as many cameras have miniature HDMI outputs. You will also need to set your camera to output a clean video feed. This means it outputs just the video, without all of the status information you typically see overlaid on the picture. If you are looking to buy a camera for live streaming, especially a lower end or compact camera, it's worth checking that it has this capability. You should also think about the resolution and frame rate. For live streaming, it's rarely worth using a resolution above 1080p 60 frames per second. Larger resolutions or frame rates may cause issues on the stream and will require a fast internet connection to work well. So set your camera resolution and frame rate as appropriate for your application. Although if you need to, the Streamer X can work all the way up to 4K, so you're good to go. The Streamer X then needs to be connected to your streaming computer via USB. It's really important that you use a super speed USB cable for this. A regular USB cable cannot support the high data rates required by video. The Streamer X comes supplied with a high-quality super speed USB cable, and we strongly recommend you use this cable to connect to your computer. Once connected, you should see the Streamer X appear as a video source in your streaming software. Select this source and you should see the video feed from your camera. All that's left is to connect a microphone. There are three options with the Streamer X. You can connect a microphone such as the PodMic via XLR for that classic studio look, or you can use a headset such as the RØDE NTH100M. Or you can even use a wireless microphone, which is great if you want to be further back from the camera. The Streamer X is compatible with any RØDE Series 4 transmitters, including the Wireless Go 2 and the Wireless Me. You can then select the Streamer X audio input in your streaming software and you are good to go. Remember, you can also configure the pads to play sounds, trigger voice effects, and more. And if you have a complex stream, you can use the free Unify software to manage up to 6 virtual audio channels. For example, music, chat, gameplay, and more. For more details on these, check out the links in the description below. Thanks everyone, and happy streaming!